out. They talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't quit this for infinity and beyond. Ain't got no
MLU the show. For men like you, what's going on, MLU? We back with another one. Jason Nelson, Tay Anthony. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro? What it do, baby?
Man, I can't call it, man. I'm tired in the sun, dog.
Man, me too. I gotta take your nephew to get a haircut at what 10.
Ooh, no, not taper fade. I ain't gonna lie. Something about, man, your kids getting their first haircut, bro. Was he? I never did ask you about that, bro. How did he do with his first haircut? Was he like tripping or?
Bro, that man surprised me, bro. Man did phenomenal.
Oh, he just got.
The man didn't make a sound.
Did you have to give him like a little toy or something?
I ain't give him nothing. I just stood there.
Oh no, that man was scared. I hit wits.
He even make no noise. He just sat there and he just looking at me like, hey, what the man doing, bro?
What he doing to my hair, bro?
But he did so good, bro. I was so happy. Yeah. If we didn't have a doctor's appointment that day, I would have took him to get some ice cream because he did good. Classic. He did so good. I thought he was gonna be throwing a fit.
Right.
Man, that man ain't say nothing.
Did your wife go with you?
No, he would have cut up if she went. I said, "You're not coming."
Oh dang.
Yeah, I told you. So I just told you stand at the crib.
That's great. Did y'all keep the hair?
No, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know who be doing that. I don't know.
You did that, bro. You cut your hair.
Yeah, we cut the hair, bro. It was a big thing.
Yeah, you know, my stepmama did that with my little brothers.
It was a big thing. I'm talking about.
But you know,
hey, I got a little confession. To make, bro.
What's up?
So the first time the boys ever got their hair cut, you know what I'm saying? They went to my father-in-law because he cut hair. You know what I'm saying? Like they the first grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? I married the only daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they like them two jokers royalty in both households. Even with my mom, like because I'm the youngest. You know, these twin boys, so they get treated like kings. So
grandkids get that treatment regardless of. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Though.
But these jokers, I guess they special for right now.
But right now until they start busting everybody upside the head.
Man, bro, I ain't gonna even get into that. But man, they my father-in-law cut their hair for the first time. My youngest son, Evan, he did solid. Like he was
youngest son, like they ain't twins.
Bro, he's younger than him. They can't be born at the same time. I'm just saying. Literally, it physically can't happen.
Yes, sir.
Now my oldest boy, Noah,
all right.
Hey, bro, chill out, bro.
All right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He was all right until father-in-law got to the back of the kitchen. He started cutting up. So a couple months later, maybe 2-3 months later, like I couldn't get to my father-in-law. So I had some clippers and I cut the hair and I did straight. Like for my first time, like I had to learn how to kind of go with the grain and stuff, but it was a solid haircut. Like they did not make any like noise. They was chilling. Man, I had got so much gusto and so much confidence. I said, man, I'm gonna go get me some clippers. I know I can do this, bro. I lined them up and everything. You know what I'm saying? I knew I could do this. This story does not end up in a messed up haircut, but probably a traumatic experience for us both. And man, I didn't know until I talked to my barber, like you had to break clippers in. Like you don't wanna take brand new spanking clippers to anybody here, but especially a toddler. Man, I must try that, man. Them joker. So end up later on. Again, I'm learning in my life, man, to have hard conversations. Like don't avoid like embarrassment or anything. It's like that. Just you know what I'm saying, have them hard conversations. But I go to my father-in-law house and I'm working on school stuff. And he was like, all right, boy, it's time to go get a haircut. And man, them jokers regress so much, man. They getting better now. Now they ain't touching their hair. Man, my father came out. He said, he kept asking. He said, man, what happened to these boys?
And man, I just kept.
No, he was just asking it out. And I was like, all right, man, he ain't asking me, so I'm just gonna keep doing my own work, bro. I felt so bad,
All
bro.
right, when you hear this podcast, you gonna know.
Oh yeah, he gonna know. He probably already know. But man, my father-in-law, he gonna be like, man, you tried your best. Or he might be petty and be like, man, so you done messed up my boy, man. Don't ever cut the hair again.
That's what he gonna say. He gonna
He
look at you
probably gonna
like,
say,
Jason, man,
he
don't do
said,
that no more, man.
like, don't do that more, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Next time, just add me. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
add me,
So,
man. That's what I'm
you know,
here for.
hey, let me beat it. Let me beat that for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But man,
yeah.
follow bro. He good people, man. But we came out there. I just kept doing my work. So shout out, man. Shout out to you, man. Follow, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I was just trying to be a good dad. I was trying to cover the gaps, man.
That
But
man said, I'm sorry. No, he
man,
gonna
that's
make
all
your
right.
man job harder, bro. Now you
Hey,
gotta pay
bro.
him.
Nah. Hey. We ain't gonna get into that smoke. But anyway,
Yeah.
dog, man. But yeah, bro. Bro, what's the icebreaker for the day, dog?
Icebreaker is shoot.
But top 5 coworkers all time.
Yeah, top 5 coworkers all time.
Ooh, you go
I was
first.
finna
So
since like career job.
yeah, and let me set it up. All right. So I'm pretty sure a lot of us have worked in multiple places. It's very rarely that we stay at one job. But I think you have bosses, you have the people, and you have the people that you work with. And there are some people, man, who just make the job just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like you look forward to seeing them. Like they always cutting up. Like they a trip. So we decided to compile, man. If we had to put in a top 5, if we had to do a top 5 all time of coworkers that we've ever worked with, who would be the top 5 and why? So this could be from anywhere. So MLU, if you got top 5 coworkers, man, funny stories from your job, bro. Plug it into the comments. One time, man, who you got? You done worked at a few places, bro. So I know you
Uh-huh.
got some. I know you got some cats. I know you got a bag over there,
We doing top 5, just any order, not
man.
like not
Any
like
order. I'm gonna try to put mine in order, but like you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
You could do how you
I'm
want
gonna
to. It's your
try.
list.
I'm gonna try. But number 5. You said from like any job.
Any job from the time you've been working all the way until now.
Shoot, man. Okay, I'll go back to college. I started there.
All right,
When I worked at Camp Ozark, I got close with a couple guys. Edgar, uh,
Edgar.
yeah, Hispanic guy. Edgar invited me to his wedding, to his grandma's house at the reception. Man, just good people, good Christian folk. So Edgar, yeah, Edgar, bro. Edgar was solid. Number 4, I'ma go. Shoot. Am I gonna go Brunson? No, I'm gonna go Cody. Cody is solid. I'm gonna go at number 4. I got Brunson and Cody. Let them share the spot.
4A and 4B.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
work with
bro.
them. I work with
Last
them.
episode you went 4A, 4B, bro. You gonna have to start. You gonna have to start hurting some feelings, bro.
It's not even hurts the feelings. It's just like they were both so monumental to my development as a young adult that I can't leave one out. So
Okay.
um,
Where was this job at? Where they
this is
were?
this the gym on
Oh, okay.
campus.
All right.
Brunson just was good people, man. Good laughs, always a great time, bro. And Cody
Mm-hmm.
was the person who basically helped me understand the knowledge of personal training and taking care of your body, losing weight and stuff like that. But he was a
Yeah.
solid, cool dude, real humble, and just, I mean, the dude looked like a supermodel, bro. And I would just look at him and be like, bro, what? Bro, how you look like that, bro? Like, he just be like, bro, chill out. I was like, nah, bro. He really out here could be a Hollywood, like, but he was just humble cat, bro. No
Bro, it's all
matter.
right to say. It's all right to say, dude was handsome, bro.
No,
It's all
I
right.
just said, bro. I just said bro. Yeah, bro was
Nah,
handsome.
you didn't say that. You said
All
like,
right, bro.
you know what
Okay,
I'm
bro was
saying?
handsome, bro.
All right, bro. It's all good, bro. We
He
good.
was nice looking, dude.
Handsome
And I
cat.
just Yeah, bro. And but yeah, he helped me with working out and stuff like that. So Brunson and Cody at 4. Number three, I'm gonna go with yeah, I'm gonna save her. She definitely top two. Um, number three, coworker. Uh, mm, okay, number three, I'm gonna go with dang it, no, cause them some fake folks. Some folks at AT&T were fake.
Shoot.
Yeah, them folks were fake, man.
We are
Yeah,
not trying
it's only
to.
one person from AT&T I got in my list,
We are
and
not trying to dig up any trauma out here.
too late. The trauma came when we decided. The trauma started resurfacing when we decided to do this.
Do this topic.
Yeah. But I'm really trying to think of a third person. My number three, because I got my top two. I know my top two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but number three, I'm having a hard time finding somebody. I'm probably gonna have to go to college again. Um, coworkers, coworkers. Number three, college, gym. That's a lot of people in college I work with. But none of them, man, none of them I can think of besides Cody and Brunson.
But
Um,
you gonna move Bronson to number 3?
yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to move one of them. I'll move Cody to number three.
Nah.
Yeah, Cody had more of an impact with knowledge and I, he from Madison, so whenever I'm home and he home, we link up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I put Cody at number three. Number two, I'm put my family, bro. Ivory. Um, Ivory was my first coworker that I had in my first big boy job. So when I moved down here, she was already working at the teen center,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got moved into the role of the coordinator, and she was
Mm-hmm.
like the lead. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but Ivory was already friends with Angelique's cousin. They were good friends,
Oh, okay.
so it was easier for us to bond. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, Ivory was super solid.
Shout out to Ivory.
Always, huh?
Shout out Ivory.
Yeah, always got everything done, and not got everything done, but was just hilarious, bro.
Oh,
Hilarious. Yeah, just
like that.
on some just crazy off the wall stuff. Like I had to be like,
What you owe?
"Are you sane? Like, are you serious right now?" She said some stuff that I ain't really gonna say. I ain't gonna say it on this podcast that she said she would do for
Put
her
it in the
son.
chat. Put it in the chat.
Man, we'll just have to talk about that off over the wrist, nothing. But it literally made me look at upside her head like, you must be slow or something, bro. What are you talking about? But she was dead serious. But and to this day, she was at my at Angelique's cousin graduation party, and I
Uh-huh.
saw her, and it's the same type of time, bro. Just cutting up, and she expecting her her third baby now. So
Oh, this
she
is
doing big things. She's still over
that
there
was
on the Navy base, but
that was
yeah, Ivory. Ivory could be number one, but I'm putting her number two because my number one coworker is the reason I got into music, and and I'm doing it now, and
okay.
that's Austin.
Okay.
Austin from AT&T.
Big
So
Aust.
yeah, Austin, super chill, super funny. Uh, and he the reason, the reason I got into music, bro. The reason I even knew that I was decent and wanted to do it. He invited me to his crib. And he was like, he told us at work one day, like, yeah, I make music, let us hear some of his stuff. And we were
Mm-hmm.
sitting there like, dang, bro, this is good, it's straight, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And one day he like, man, we're just talking, like, man, come to the crib, you can record one day you want to. I was like, bet. And I went there, bro, and that's first song I ever recorded was time again.
Hey man, hey, shout out Austin, man. Cause I ain't gonna need to lie to you. To this day, again, everybody who listens to the podcast, if you don't know by now, you should. our co-host Wante does music. He the from where he started to where he is now, and it's just not as his partner. This is somebody who like I feel like I got a good ear for music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm straight. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, Quincy Jones and nothing else like that. Or Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But Wante had a song a couple years back
Our
called
song.
Time Again. And
Yeah.
when I tell you just recently it got bumped out of the number one spot for me. Like
Crazy.
it used to be like number one spot, like Emergence, like you got that guy, you got Talk to God, you like some joint nonchalant, like cheat code, all them. Don't get me wrong, they dope and they, but I think time again was just a song that like nobody was he wasn't expecting anything from it, so it's like there was no expectation for it. So it was like, and so he
Mm-hmm.
just. So I say all that to say, man, hey, shout out Austin, man. We're gonna have to get you on the show, bro.
Yeah, bro. Austin is, make good. He's a producer first, so he make good beats and he record and stuff. He got some songs on Spotify, more of a poppy type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But and I'm on him constantly. I'm like, bro, you need to get back to it, bro. Because one thing, and I'll let you go. One thing that I don't appreciate about AT&T is that they pay you so much money. The potential to make so much money is there. The pressure to make so much money for the store is there that you're almost paid to forget your dreams. And the people that I work with, a lot of them had so many talents.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was a longer list than 5, I would have had another person up in there. She was at AT&T and she could sing
Mm-hmm.
and had the little makeup thing going for her and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, do your YouTube thing, do your YouTube. You good at the makeup, do the YouTube. And I don't think she ever did it. And so I just say, man, Austin number one because I think it was. I used to tell myself during COVID because that's when I started making music. I was like, right before COVID, I used to say, man, I think it was divine for me to meet Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Even because I lost that job at AT&T.
Yeah.
I felt like sometimes when I reflect, I feel like I could see God working. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go to AT&T. I need you to meet this guy, and this guy is gonna unlock something that I have for you,
Right.
that you didn't even know I had for you. And
Divine appointment.
that's what I feel about Austin, bro. I feel like the whole thing was divine because I'm still doing music to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I ain't blowed up or nothing, but I'm using it for God's. You know, this is my mantra for music, and I don't know if you know this, but if somebody asks me what type of music I make, this is what I tell them: praise and worship with a slap to it.
Okay, praise and worship with a slap to it.
Yeah, that's it right
Well,
there.
put that joint on a shirt or something.
Yeah, it is coming soon.
Yeah, I said praise and worship, and then on the back of that joint, say with a slap to it,
With a slap to
with
it.
like a
You know
little
what
high
I'm
five in that joint,
saying?
like the emoji high five.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, oh man, my top
So
five,
people go
dog.
hear this and they go feel some type of way. So let me just clarify. Like, ain't nothing against y'all, but especially like in my job now, my career job as a counselor.
Yeah.
Um, you know, one thing I realized about being an educator, bro, people so stuck. I don't know, but ain't nothing against y'all. Y'all cool people. Y'all straight, but these people have. We actually linked up and did. We went places. We ate together. We broke bread
Mm-hmm.
together. People at the school, you know what I'm saying? It's just like come to work. We do our job as educators. We go home, and there's some couple. I ain't gonna just do them like that. But there's a couple coworkers I got at the school that's legit, and they
So
my
honorable
people.
mention. Go ahead, throw one, two honorable mentions out there. They love
Honorable
me.
mention, honorable mention. Uh, uh, I feel like I had to do more than just one too, but I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna do honorable mention because
All right, bro. Let's slide.
I'm gonna let you get it. Cause I know for a fact. I know for a fact I'm gonna hear about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to you, man.
Oh
Yeah, homie.
shoot,
You
man. Top
gotta protect the brand, bro.
facts. They down there at MLU on that bull.
Man, we talking about that he favorite
You know what I'm
coworker.
saying? How they gonna be my
Yeah.
favorite? I let him have half of my sandwich.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Man, top five, bro. Top five coworkers, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I already know my top two as well. And I know the back two. It's that third person that I'm still thinking about. And I think I got a person. But man, top five, man. The first cat out the gate is the cat I work with now. His name is Stewart. And man, he's from Kentucky, bro. He grew up in Laurel, and he has like that Southern accent, bro. And it's like one of the funniest things. Like think of I don't know George Strait mixed with Morgan Wallen mixed with man backdoor Billy Bob, but he like super intelligent, bro.
Yeah.
And when I say he's probably one of the funniest coworkers, bro. Like not even joking, bro. About like just anything, dog. Like I work in a pretty high stress area, high stress job,
Yeah.
and he is just so chill. My guy gonna get up, he gonna walk around, he gonna walk around the desk, like he gonna go up there and talk to the administrator, like he cool with everybody, bro. And he oftentimes, man, you need people in a job, especially that just keep things light, like you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
he ain't stressing, bro. He gonna say what he want to say, and then on top of that, man, like he's a huge like vintage toy Marvel comics, Star Wars, like anything that had to do with anything like sci-fi
Mm-hmm.
comics from like the mid 70s all the way up into now. Like he is like dude is and I promise, man, it's kind of like what you said about AT&T. I feel like all jobs in a way, you know what I'm saying, we kind of help them out, like, you know what I'm saying, pays us to forget our dreams. Like I
Yeah.
truly believe, man, my coworker Eric, man, could literally go set up a brick and mortar, even if he like if or not even that, if he did YouTube, like he do shows, man. Like he got a show in August,
Yeah, you showed
and
me some of this stuff, man, bro.
bro
You
is
got a
like he
mad
is
collection, bro.
he is legit, bro. Like when I say he taught me like you can actually like touch a toy and tell if it's like real or not. Like they got a show if MLU, if y'all in the local area, Hattiesburg or anything else like that, there's a show in Hattiesburg, a toy collection. It's completely free. You can show up to the Salvation Army over there by William Carey University, and you can go and you can check out all these cats, man, from everything from Superman comics to toys. They're gonna have space jumps and all these other things. Free plug for your ear. But man, he just always been a cool dude, man. Always been ready to help me and everything else like that, man. It's just always been solid. Man, my next coworker was actually from my last job. And I stand on this, man, and I truly believe it. I think this is just my opinion from just working with this person. I think women in certain aspects make better architects than men. So my last coworker who she was like my supervisor, whatever was this, and it was just us in the classroom, and not us in the classroom, but us in the office. Her name was Heather, and Heather was she was from Arkansas, and Heather was like a down home Southern belle in a sense, but she was also the like chick that would ride horses. She would also like hang drywall. Like she could pass as a Southern Belle, but she also you know what I'm saying kept a little pistol on her too. Like she was all that. Like she was well versed. And I think what makes Heather want to sitting on number four is because Heather she like took care of me. Like she when I didn't know how to do something, she would always be super patient. She would always like lend a hand, lend an ear. Like when my boys was when she found out that my wife was pregnant, I was getting ready to leave. Like she was like, "Oh, y'all got to make sure y'all send this picture." And when I was finna get ready to leave, like she literally like broke down, like hugging me, like crying, and
Mm-hmm.
she just now she was spicy with everybody else, but she was always super sweet to me. She was always super great. So Heather definitely number four.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put this cat here. and not just because he's like one of my best friends. Uh, you know what? I got a cat. I got a cat, man, that really put me on a lot of game as far as when it came to architecture. And he was a black dude. Um, my my good buddy Blake. My good buddy Blake, man, has not only been through so much adversity and so many like ups and downs, man, but the fact that big fella been through some things and he still like showed up every day in kind of the toxic environment that we had, bro.
Yeah.
Like Blake would teach me about real estate, man. He would teach me, different tricks of the trade with architecture. Like he was always so cool. He was a big music head. He played piano, you know what I'm saying? And Blake was like one of them chill kind of older cousins, man, that you could just sit back and just talk about life, man. And
Yeah.
he when I say he's been through so much and he's overcome so much adversity, it's admirable to see this dude still going on vacation, seeing this
Yeah.
dude still going out there, putting his best foot forward, like still choosing joy out of all things, man. And Blake, if you listen to this, bro, I just want to let you know, just a special shout out to you, bro. That I appreciate you for a lot of things that you did. You know what I'm saying? You've kind of in a way helped start MLU a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Um, man, my last two, bro. My
Shout
last
out
two was
Blake.
my huh.
I said shout out Blake.
Shout out Blake, man. My last two, man, was two guys that were like the most pivotal in my career, but also like in life. So when I left, for those who don't know, I graduated Southern Miss down here, and then I worked for somebody for about 6 months, and then I left. First time I had ever been away from Jackson, Mississippi, and lived somewhere else, and I went to Memphis. And the only constant relationships that I had were the people that I worked with and the people that I went to church with. And this first guy, man, um, cat by the name of Andrew Marquez, bro, he was so like helpful and pivotal. He was another one of them Erics that kept it light. Like, man, we had bosses, man, who, outside of work, man, they was cool as a fan, but inside it was a very tough place to work because there was so much, you know what I'm saying? It was just so much testosterone. People just in there just yelling just all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew, man, was like he would trip us out like with videos he was seeing. Like he would always reach out to me even when I left my job, man. He would check on me, and then he just helped me out in so many ways, man. He was always willing to stay late, you know what I'm saying? He was always willing to answer questions. And man, my best coworker of all time is a cat that I look up to, man, that was slick, like my mentor for a good part that I was in Memphis. It's a cat named Isaac Bishop. Now, the reason why Isaac is so pivotal is for a few things. Not only had Isaac worked there for 20 years, not only was Isaac like, you know what I'm saying, pivotal to that company. Um, if you don't know this, again, I work in the architecture field, and there's not a lot of culture in it. I'm just gonna say it ain't a lot of black folks that do it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? When you hear architect, almost oftentimes you think of kind of like an older white male, because
Yeah.
it's dominated. It's a white male dominated profession.
Uh-huh.
160,000 registered architects. Last time I checked, only 1,500 of them are black. So to see Isaac, because they were saying like, man, Isaac come in at 1 o'clock. He worked with his church. Do this,
Time
that,
out, time
third.
out, time out, time out, time out.
Yeah,
1,500
1,500.
out of
15
160,000.
out of 160,000.
Wow.
0.2% of architects are
Wow.
black. 0.02% are black women. So out of that 1,500, about 500, little over 500 is black women. That's
Wow.
facts. That's facts.
Wow.
So Isaac. So imagine my surprise when Isaac walk up in the door, and it's this, kind of, what I'm saying, no offense, Isaac, little skinny black dude, and sitting there. I'm like, man, that dude better get up out of Isaac's chair. You know what I'm saying? If he come over here and fade something. And it turned out to be him. And he went the complete unorthodox way of becoming an architect. he took a summer job there at 16 and just stayed. And then now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Isaac too, because he now joins that 1500 black architects. And now he is, about to get ready and transition to working with his faith and the community that he's with buildings and stuff like that. So man, them 5 people, man, are like, if I could put all them in a room and literally just thank them, man, I would, because they kept me out of a lot of times that I wanted to walk out the door. They don't know
Yeah.
that, but they did, man. So shout out to the coworkers, man, that make work fun, man, for real.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the coworkers, bro. Just to be honest, bro. Sometimes, bro. Not sometimes, but after my first job, when
Mm-hmm.
I realized how me and Ivory, how close we got,
Mm-hmm.
and how the impact I know I had on her life and the impact she had on my life. One thing that I always kept with me is that, like, and when I started to get more and more in my faith, one thing that I kept with me was, when I go to a new job, I don't care how toxic it is, I don't care how bad it is, I want to leave this place better. If I have to
That's
leave this
right.
job, I want
That's
to
right.
leave this place better. I want to impact one person at least,
That's right.
where they have to sit and think like, "Dang, man, Javante really gone." Like, that sounds kind of self righteous, kind of whatever, but it's like,
No, it's
I
facts.
want to help make whatever better in whatever way, and that's how I kind of get through the ups and downs of working, with different people and people having different opinions and
Mm-hmm.
attitudes and stuff. Like, a bunch of people come to my office, even adults in the office come to me and they vent about a coworker or whatever, and I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not indulging in that, but I want them to have a place to come let off those
Mm-hmm.
feelings, because not only am I a counselor to the kids, I'm a counselor to the adults as well. So,
That's your call.
um,
Like, you
and
can't turn it off. You know what I'm saying? That's
you
just
know,
who you is.
even if I want to, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't, but I just
Mm-hmm.
want to. I genuinely think to myself, I want to impact these people. I ain't trying to go above and beyond to do stuff to be a pick me, but I want them to be like, man, that dude was solid, bro.
Yeah.
And I think every job that I left or that I lost, the 2 jobs that I got fired from, I think
Mm-hmm.
remember looking at these people's faces and seeing, like, looking at their faces and seeing like they had lost something.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
made me think about it even more.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I want to be like, man, that dude was a good dude. He was.
Yeah.
That's how I want to be, bro. So shout out to all the coworkers, man. I
Shout
hope
out to the coworker, man.
I know I have, but I hope on a different scale that I've impacted some people.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Hey, man, we all the coworkers out there, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't know how pivotal y'all been, man. But you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Now, one thing I do know now is that a few of them coworkers kind of grew up in the '90s. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Eric a little bit more of a seasoned vet. You know what I'm saying? But he still kind of grew up in the '90s, which has always kind of been a little different for me. It's like, we didn't grow up in the '90s. We grew up in the early 2000s. Like when you think about it, bro, 2000 2010 is like
Like,
it's like I
okay,
joined.
late '90s. How about that?
No, bro, because we were 8, bro. We were 8. Like, man,
That's still growing up.
yeah, bro, but nobody can really remember
All right,
a
we were born
lot.
in '92, right?
We were born in '92.
Okay, think
So,
about what year was it when we turned 6?
oh, shoot, 1998.
Yep. So late '90s. That's when it
So,
started.
all right, I give you 98. I give you 98 to 2000.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to say this. Insert topic for the podcast. Which era was better to grow up in? The '90s or the early 2000s? I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I think as far as music, it's kind of neck and neck. I think for movies, it's kind of neck and neck. I think for TV shows, that's when we start to kind of pull away and stuff like that.
I don't know, bro.
Vibes, you got to give '90s the vibes, dog.
Yeah,
'90s had
90s.
all the '90s
90s
had
had the
all the
vibe.
vibes. You ain't stepping on that.
The
But
fashion
bro,
was crazy.
but bro, like when I think about the fashion like the '90s had, bro. Like,
Fashion
ain't
was
too many
crazy.
people bringing back bell bottoms. Ain't too many folk bringing back, you know what I'm saying,
Bell
butterfly
bottoms.
collars.
Bell bottoms.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting into it. Like, people from the '90s, like, people have brought back stuff from the '90s.
Bell
Like
bottoms. That's a '70s thing, ain't it?
that's what I'm saying. Nobody is like people in this.
Oh, I
They,
got you.
yeah,
I got you.
they bringing back like they bringing back the bucket hats, like the
People,
overalls, the baggy
my
jeans.
students wear bell bottoms.
Yeah, but
It's not as big as the '90s
yeah,
fashion.
you
I
know what I'm
got you. Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying. Jokers coming up with the colorful shirts and everything. Jokers. I seen the cat the
Mm-hmm.
other day
Big
doing a
hoop
lick.
earring.
Yeah, bro. Bro, when it came, like when I think about it, and we can go genre by genre, like sports. And I already know where you sit with this, because I ain't gonna
I
even
don't
get.
even know where you're going.
When it comes to the sport, like overall sports, football, basketball, and let's just say baseball, who wins out in a versus, like '90s versus the 2000s? Because you got to think about it, man.
Talking about sports wise.
Yeah, sports wise, like when it was like if you had to be in an era to watch, like for 10 years, watch the greatest era of sports, and you got to choose between the '90s and the 2000s. So let's just say 1990 to '99 to and 2000 to 2010.
Mm,
That's a tough one to pull, dog, because
yeah, it
it's like
is.
you could go back in time and watch Jordan be Jordan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can go back to when LeBron first came in the league, like Tom
Mm-hmm.
Brady in the ring,
Yeah,
like who like the
that's tough.
Cowboys. Nobody
That's tough.
nobody want people. We don't like the Cowboys, but I ain't gonna lie,
Cause you're
I
an Eagles
wouldn't.
fan.
Yeah, but I mean because we better. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could go back and watch Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman get busy, Deion Sanders prime time, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, bro. What you think, man? As far as with sports, we'll do sports, we'll do
Uh,
music, we'll do entertainment, dog. Who got the who? If you had to go back, bro, where you going?
it's like I'm biased, bro, because I grew up mostly in the early 2000s, so
Uh huh.
a lot of my memories come from the early 2000s. As
Hmm.
in the '90s, you just a young jit. You don't remember a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially on the sports scene.
Hmm.
Um, but I would say for me, man, I'm gonna have to choose. Like it's cool to see the old videos and old games and stuff, but I know for me what the early 2000s did for me sports wise.
Yeah.
With I guess we'll even put they came in 2010, the big three, Miami.
Yeah. It
But
was
yeah,
that
watching
was a
D
little
Wade
outside. Yeah.
D Wade win the first championship in Miami,
Facts.
then watching the Patriots have they mini dynasty or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
What else, bro? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going 2000s.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I can't pick '90s because I didn't grow there, so I
That's
don't,
what I'm
and I
saying.
didn't watch sports then.
So it's difficult. I think for me that pushes it over the table.
But I appreciate what they did because they were really hooping
Oh yeah,
and
they
they was
was
really
there.
playing football too.
Yeah. They were putting you out. They were gonna do it to you. I think
Yeah,
when it comes to sports, man, what kind of tips me more into the 2000 era is because according to, again, we didn't watch, Jordan dominated. Like you can if you can name um top five shooting guards like from 2000 on up, you really can't, like, who's your top five shooting guards when it comes to the '90s? You really can't name, because like the Bulls were just so, they were just
yeah.
so different. But
Mm.
man, bro, just to make this point, people always arguing, man, what's the best era in basketball? I think the best era in basketball is a time that overlaps the '90s and the 2000s. The best era in basketball, bro, to me, is that 98 to about 2008. That 10 years. And the
Yeah,
reason why I say that, bro, is
that's
because
fair.
Shaq was coming into his own.
Yeah,
Kobe was coming into his own. man. And then it was you had cats out there, bro, who people forget. Michael Redd, Steve Francis. Man, you had Yao Ming, you had T Mac, you had Vince Carter. Like cats only hear about these
Allen
names. That
Iverson.
AI, bro. You had
Yeah.
Ray Allen, bro. You
Yeah.
KG.
Yeah.
Like you had cats
Everywhere.
that was like that could get you 40 or 50, and they was gonna guard on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were gonna like bro. When I think about KG, and I'm gonna be honest, this is probably our topic. If I'm taking a power forward, I'm talking about straight skill set. I'm talking about Joker who can just do it of all time, bro. It ain't no way KG ain't the number one power forward ever play. Skill wise, guard 1 through the 5, can take you out to the mid range, put the ball on the floor. No disrespect to
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fundamental, because you got the hardware to show it. But I ain't gonna hold, man. Like, bro, man, it's so many cats, bro, that did basketball then and they could do you bad. Like
Yeah.
people always going back and forth about 90s that era versus this era. I think that and then you had that young D Wade, the young Melo, the young LeBron.
Yeah.
Like you had them, like, bro, that era right there is vicious. So when I say when it comes to sports, because most of that was in the 2000s, bro. I got a roll as far as with sports. I got to roll with the 2000s, bro. Man, what about what about movies and when I say entertainment, now let's do music. What about music, bro? So
Shoot.
we going 2000 to 2010. We introducing Drizzy Drake Rogers. We got Lil Wayne's and his mixtape era.
I ain't even thinking about them. I'm thinking about all the ones that like
You got
echo.
Ludacris.
No, I ain't even talking about them. I'm talking about the songs that like where like the artists were like okay. So Usher. Usher was real big in like early 2000s.
Oh
Right?
yes,
Like
yes,
he got so many songs I'm thinking of right now in my head. And then
bro.
you got Nelly, you know,
Artist
and
formerly known as R. Kelly. You got like,
yeah, you got him. You got bro, you got Mary J. Blige, which they count for 90s too. But Keisha, you think about the songs that we still sing today,
bro,
and
bro.
it's just like that late 90s, 2000, like early mid 2000s, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think I gotta
Oh
go with
no,
the I
man.
gotta go with the 90s on this one, bro. The reason why Usher sing like he do, bro, is because them cats in the 90s. I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about Brian McKnight, bro. Like in the 90s when like R&B was like I feel
R&B.
like R&B has like faded. Man,
No, it ain't
R&B,
faded. They just
they
more
don't highlight the
perverted.
true R&B anymore. The
No,
R&B
it's
I
tough. It's too
like,
much. Too much sex.
right? Because back in
It's
the
too, it's too
90s,
much
bro,
blunt. Too much blunt sex. Like back
right?
then, it was like
It was
coded.
cap. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
it
Like
was
when
coded.
Like I like and again, I don't endorse anything R. Kelly done at all. Like not in the least bit. Man, R. Kelly had that song, "Body's Calling Me." Like, bro, that dude, he was again twisted, but dude was like a wizard. Like, bro, Brian McKnight, bro.
Can't deny talent, bro.
Man, Kenny Lattimore, bro. Man, God, like think of the R&B groups, bro, that was in the 90s, bro. Jodeci,
You think
Drew
about the boy
Hill,
bands too, bro.
bro. Like, bro,
Boy bands on both sides, on the black side and the white side.
bro, NSYNC,
NSYNC, bro, it was
Backstreet Boys,
crazy.
bro. I like.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's some cat, but man, like rap, bro, rap was such. It was moving into gangster rap, but you had so
Mhm.
much like cats wasn't rapping the same. Like you had one group was NWA. A couple years
Mhm.
later, you had Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Then like in the midst of that is like so much like everybody had their own style and I think cats now
But
they
you
like
know
to
what?
put out what sound good, bro.
Well, being that I ain't gonna say I'm in the music industry because I'm not, but
You're
being
not in
that
the music industry, bro. You're an independent artist, bro.
I'm
Come
an
on,
independent
start.
artist, so I'm not in the
Hey,
music industry. But I get what you're saying.
I feel you.
Uh, when coming to understand how they operate, it's like nowadays it's only about the blue ink on that green paper, because this is why you hear songs like a few years ago, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, that song, the label is not thinking about you as an artist. They're not thinking about
Mm-hmm.
what you can do. They
Mm-hmm.
thinking about, oh my God, we looking at the numbers, and the young generation is where the music really is being played.
Mm-hmm.
So let's sign this artist.
Mm-hmm.
He keep making this dumb music,
Mm-hmm.
making us millions and billions of dollars. Actually, keep
Right.
making us billions of dollars, and he gonna keep putting out stupid stuff like this.
Trash.
Like the people that used to be at the top of the record labels and stuff, they still there. But the way that the generations have changed, the people that consume the music,
Yeah.
you gotta think about it. It ain't the older people not making music anymore. For real, for real.
That's right.
You know, Usher still. Let's be honest. He didn't release an album or two, three. But we know when you go to your concert, if you have a show, you're
You
not
got
playing no songs off the new albums.
yeah. You got to
It's the
play my
old
way.
stuff.
Yeah,
Confessions. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Like
You got to. Hey,
you're not playing none of the new stuff. So
that confessions album had man. It had middle schoolers, bro, torn, bro. Cause you know what happened. Like I don't know if people remember the era. Like Usher put out that album, and then Usher disappeared. Like he just went away. And keep in mind, around this time, wasn't nobody really challenging Usher. Chris Brown is still a up and coming like
yeah,
artist.
young dude,
Like
young
Trey
dude.
Songz is still up and coming. Like
Oh man, we got to talk about the fall off from
Usher.
Trey Songz, bro.
Usher was the pinnacle. Usher was the pinnacle,
We
man.
gotta
And
talk
then all of a
about that,
sudden he
man.
came.
Just
He
fell
just
off, bro.
came back. He just came back like our freshman or like our sophomore year in high school. It might have been. It might have been our senior year in high school. Cause Usher just went away, bro. He just left. He dropped Confessions, and my guy said, "All right, I need to confess. I need to go chill for a minute." And bro, when he came back, man,
He
but I
came back.
still
It was in high school because he came back with that.
love in the club.
Yeah,
Love in the
love in the.
club was a joint,
Wait,
and then moving mountains, and
I
then that
think
whole, he
love in
did
the club was
Confessions.
middle school, bro.
No, fact
I
check,
don't know. I don't
fact
know.
check, real quick fact check. Keep talking, but
I don't
man,
know.
I got to go with the '90s, dog.
Just
Uh,
everything back in the day had more substance to it.
yeah,
Nowadays, it's all about we gonna support and do whatever makes money. So
right,
that's why it's like some shows. I'm just like, bro, why do you have to put this 16 in there?
yeah,
No, but that's we don't need that.
yeah, bro.
Like nobody cares.
We gonna get in this. We gonna get into that next after this. But man, I gotta go. I gotta go with the '90s. 2008 was Here I Stand. That was the album.
So that was what sophomore year.
Yeah, that was like our sophomore year. Because I
Yeah,
remember it being like a big thing. Like when Usher came back, because again, Confession was 2004. Usher he just left.
man. What's the album that had Daddy's Home on it? That was Usher versus Raymond, ain't it? Or something like that.
Oh, that's Here I Stand.
Bro, that song right there, bro. Still to this day.
No, man.
Even more this day.
To this
Now.
day,
Now it got so much more meaning. Feel what
bro,
I'm saying?
man, that's crazy. 2004. Hold on, let me fact check something real quick. Let me fact check something real quick. But yeah, bro, I when it come to that,
Yeah, I think we don't give
nah,
Usher
my
enough
bad.
credit, bro.
That is home was that
Yeah,
was the album after that.
yeah.
That was the album after that. All right, bro. So when
But
it comes,
we can't sleep on the 90s, bro. Cause Mike Jack, bro.
yeah,
Michael Jackson, bro.
see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Michael Jackson, you can just say he carried the
you
80s
just
and 90s.
you just ain't got like when you if you were to list out your top,
Prince, bro.
like you just ain't got you
And
ain't got
hold
enough
on,
firepower.
bro. Think about the hard, like the classic rock, bro. Like the rock bands too,
Bro,
bro.
we ain't even getting in it. We ain't even getting the country music. I know people don't
Yeah,
really fool with that like that, but now I ain't gonna lie,
nah,
country music
I
now
do.
is a little better. It got a little trouble. Oh
Yeah,
Morgan
it got,
Wiley. Morgan
yeah.
Wiley, he put some bass in his joint. I don't know
You
where
know,
he
I
got.
saw a
I don't
clip.
know where
This
he
is
got
off
his
note.
pickup.
I saw a clip. I saw a clip of Morgan Wallen, bro. This is how good God is. I saw a clip of Morgan Wallen. He went on was it America's Got Talent? One of them shows.
Mm-hmm.
They showed it. and he sung a song. You know, you listen to Morgan Wallen, he doesn't sound like a traditional country artist. He got a little bit more, like you
He got
said, got
that
a
twang in him.
little bit more something up in his voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, don't say it. But they were just like, okay, whatever. He ain't win. And then he pop up on the scene later, bro, everywhere.
He
He
did
keep getting.
win.
I wish he just stopped doing stupid stuff,
Yeah,
cause
I don't know what he
he's like
did later.
he threw a chair off a bar in Nashville, got drunk, and I think he this off topic. I think he depressed because his the woman he sings about in a lot of his songs is married to somebody else now. And he had a kid with that woman, and I don't think he handling it well. One of my coworkers is a super Morgan Wallen fan, and she told me this
Oh
information. So
shoot!
I'm just like, but that's why his music getting bro. He sang
Bruh,
it,
hey, pain, bring it,
yeah,
dog.
bro, yeah.
Man, entertainment, bro. We talking movies, we talking shows, man. And now I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If we just talking about movies and Shrek, Friday, next Friday, man, bro,
Next
man,
Friday, over Friday,
that's valid. That's valid.
yeah,
Marvel,
Friday
Marvel,
classic, yeah.
Marvel. Like, you know what I'm saying? X-Men. Like, I'm talking about 2000 X-Men. Technically, now the Matrix, the first Matrix. Well, I'm taking Matrix Reloaded over the Matrix. I'm taking Matrix Reloaded. Like, man, we talk about movie. I get Independence Day. I get Men in Black. I get
Them
Bad
solid,
Boys.
bro.
Like,
Them solids, bro.
I get the TV shows. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. We gotta have to divide this up. Now, the TV show, bro. I wish so much that they would. I think I'm telling you who killed television for me. Flavor Flav. When Flavor Flav came out with that jive of Love of Flavor Flav, that's when everybody started doing reality TV. Everybody wanted to throw drinks. Everybody wanted to talk about folk mamas and get to fighting. And it'd be us on there looking like monkeys. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It be us. And I hate to say it like that, but man, we
Wow.
gotta stop all this crazy performing, bro. For you know what I'm saying, for all this jive, man. All this just crazy performing, dog. But man, like I just cannot stand it. Oh man, we got a new guest in the building.
Yeah, man, that'll do.
It's all good, brother.
What up, Mr.
Man,
Waxy? What up, Mr. Waxy?
boy look grouchy.
He was asleep. That milk had him. You
There it
feeling
is.
better, man?
But man, I would say, bro, when it comes to I think the sitcoms was more in our favors back in the gap.
For
Living
sure.
Single, Fresh Prince, Martin. Like it showed like positive relationships, like friendships, like none of this toxic stuff, bro. Like even though it was fiction, it gave us a blueprint of how we really need to live our lives. Like when people in Family Matters, when they got into it or whatever's like that,
Mm-hmm.
like they worked it out.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I meant to. I meant to bring that up last time. Um, hold on. Um,
keep in
but
mind, MLU, this is the real dog. We actually fathers out here.
yeah,
We actually fathers and husbands out here. Just like
factual.
you. MLU show. Back to the show.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. The last episode, I was talking, and I was just like, I meant to bring it up, but I got sidetracked. But like, the shows now don't do what the shows did back then.
Absolutely not, bro.
And you think about even every okay, you think about sitcoms like Full House,
Right.
um, Fresh Prince, because Martin was just on some foolishness. It really
Yeah.
did get too deep, but
Yeah.
Fresh Prince got deep.
Yeah.
Family Matters got deep.
Yeah.
They tackle real issues that the black community was
Yep.
facing.
Yep.
What's the other show?
Boy Meets World. Like, I
Boy
mean,
Meets World, A Different
like,
World.
all that stuff.
Every show.
Sanford and like all that stuff, bro.
So but nowadays it's just like they don't even. I don't
They don't
even.
even try.
They don't even make. Cause I mean, The Office was a pretty good show, but it wasn't a family sitcom. It was just like a
Yeah,
dry humor show. But they don't make it the same no more.
no, it's
It's just
not
all
that.
about the dollar.
Yeah,
Nobody's caring enough to this generation of entertainers and people that run the show just don't care enough. It's all about money.
yeah, and I think, man, we do a disservice to ourselves when we quote unquote promote that. You know what I'm saying? Because we sit and we watch it. I was listening to this podcast. A guy that, man, I really love listening to. His name is Dr. Eric Mason, and he was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he's a pastor. He said how his guilty pleasure was loving hip hop, like all of them. And then he just started feeling like very like convicted about watching it, like almost like dirty. He even quoted saying, "Man, I felt like I had to take a shower as I watched it." And it goes, and it a lot of these things speak to like our flesh, like
Yeah.
it's a part of us, man. It's like going to see in a car wreck, and then you like up here, you like, and then your eyes are like glued to the wreckage. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part of us that enjoy, like even with my dad, my mom, my
Enjoy
dad,
chaos,
they
drama.
love they love watching the news, but they gonna talk about like how the city is kind of in turmoil.
Yeah,
But
that's.
and the
But
news caters to that, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and when I look at the '90s, like even with just representing like HBCUs, bro, like they
yeah.
was very much aware that, like, man, the folks
You
that
think about
looking at us
you think
look
about
like us.
right. You think about events too. I mean, we know what Freaknik is now,
Yeah,
but you think about. I watched the documentary. I started watching it, and how it actually came to become what
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
was.
I ain't get through with it, but it started like as like I think them just
It was
kicking it and
wholesome.
partying. Yeah,
It was
yeah, yeah.
wholesome. It was like
And then it got
we're gonna do
yeah,
something for we're gonna do something for the black people. We're gonna get
facts,
together, and the people was really out there just having a good time.
having a good time,
I would even go on the lines and say, you try to do that today, somebody gonna start shooting. Like
facts.
that's where we at, because folks just crazy. You can't even
People
just get together, eat some fried chicken and some watermelon. That got real
that is
stereotypical, but
that that is man, we are
I don't
cutting
even
up
like
today.
watermelon.
Yeah, bro. That's another thing we got to get over, man. Watermelon is not like a top 10
Overrated, bro.
fruit.
Yeah,
It's not
overrated,
a
bro.
top 10 fruit. I'm
It
sorry
tastes
to
like
people,
water. I could just drink some water if I want to
bro.
eat watermelon.
I'm talking to the people out here, man, who talking about let me go to Smith County and get some sweet. They all the same, bro. I'm
Man, the
sorry. I'm
watermelon, bro.
sorry. Leave your leave,
Cole Grady giving us watermelon like it was good. Man, I want
bro.
this stuff, bro.
Man, give me some
Man, give me
Gatorade.
some Gatorade.
Cheap, you know what I'm saying?
Some Gatorade.
This is Gatorade. Nah, it ain't
Give
no
me some
Gatorade.
watermelon Gatorade. Don't give me no doggone
But
no
man,
water.
what I think about it, bro, is like if you kind of waited, like, of course, there's pros and cons in both of them, man. Like fashion, then like we had a previous episode. If y'all new here, there's a previous episode where we talk about one day as a counselor, and now they doing like early 2000s, and he talk about how they come up in the school dressed like him, like he used to dress. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
What?
in the early episode, bro, we talk about how the kids come to school dressed like in the early '90s, early 2000s, like in the 2000s. Like they had
Yeah.
the band-aids on, like D
Yeah,
Wade
yeah, the big
had.
jean.
Yeah,
Yeah, big
yeah,
jean,
yeah,
big
yeah.
shirt.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Chapeau jeans, which I ain't gonna lie, man. Chapeau jeans,
Could
I
never
ain't
afford
man.
them.
Man, I had two pairs. I wore
Could
them
never
joints.
afford them.
Wore them joints every week.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. We was going crazy for some, and even when we had to wear uniforms, bro. If you walked in
Like,
there with them Walmart joints, bro, you was getting
yeah,
lit up,
yeah.
bro. You
Man,
gotta have
people
the
like
Dickie brand, bro.
that is one thing, man. And I know this is super off topic, man. One
Even
thing
if you
I'm
had a collar shirt, bro, you was getting told
yeah.
you
Ooh.
had to have a thick collar, like
Hey
the
man,
crew that
you remember, man,
horrible.
where jokers like I don't know, it was something about seeing bare skin under your shirt. Like you had to wear like a
A
shirt
white
underneath your
t-shirt,
shirt
yeah,
that
yeah.
was around your collar. Hey man, we was crazy, bro. Flaming
We was
kids because
crazy,
of
bro.
that, bro.
We was
Now the
real
kid
life.
now the cats that used to be flaming folk, they club promoters. Uh
Whoa, whoa,
anyway, just saying dog.
whoa,
I'm just saying. Ain't no wrong with it. It's a
whoa,
good profession. Just
whoa.
saying. The
That
animosity.
is crazy.
It is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think
That
we need to
is
have an episode about that too. About
crazy.
about you know what I'm saying? Now we ain't gonna get into that. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me for that.
Forgive you for what?
Nah, I was gonna get real petty. Well, I will leave it alone. But man,
Petty. Tell me why.
but man, I think man when you average them out, man, and you look at them, bro, I think man I think the sweet spot is that late '90s to early 2000s, bro.
Mhm.
I think from when we look over our lives, man, like I think we had like the best scope
Oh,
of both.
but just think, you even think about this. This part this is the real. This is the important part about that time. Being a kid and going, being in the neighborhood,
Right.
actually outside,
Kicking it, hooping.
kicking
Who
it,
down there at the court?
fighting. Even
Yeah.
fighting.
Slap
Because
boxing.
slap boxing, bro, like
Thumping.
thumping. Cause they still slap box. We be
Yeah.
having to get on to the kids in the bad. They be in the bathroom slap boxing, but
Hey,
we used to
pencil
thump.
break. Pencil break, dog. Hey, if you
Pistol
don't know
break,
what
bro.
pencil break is, man, bro, you didn't grow up, bro, within the cultures of a public school,
And
bro.
then we used to cheat, bro. Use your head.
Miss
Pow.
now
Break
or
that joke like this.
you say or you go into that joint and you be like, oh man, he tearing my pencil up. Oop, miss, and then you get another
Miss, get it? Miss again?
miss, and, and that and that dog, the game over, bro. You can't get three misses in a
Oh,
turn,
boy.
bro. Man,
Horrible, bro.
miss, and then
Miss,
somebody,
miss, miss.
man, then somebody would always makeshift a pencil that like would take the eraser out, and then
And
be
sharpen
chop,
that little.
be chop, be chopping your joint, or you gonna find some joker that got them big fat kindergarten pencils. Man, I ain't playing with you, bro. I'm talking about what was it?
Man, that you unlocked the memory, bro.
What
I
was that
forgot all
joint?
about the
What I
bro.
used
Bloody
to hit
Knuckles.
bloody knuckles. Or them jokers used to do this. They used to hold their hand out. You had to hit the
Yeah.
person's time of head. Bro,
Yeah.
man, it was a good time to be alive, bro. But I know we get
Summertime, bro. Summertime was different too.
bro,
Summertime was a
sun was hot,
vibe, bro.
dog. Man, people
Some
was out.
You ever heard that song? Oh man, it's a great song. Childish Gambino. He got a
Uh
song called "Feels Like Summer."
uh
He even uh he even did a video to it. He got all the rappers in the industry living. It's animated. It's an animated music video, but he got
okay.
them living like it's the late '90s, early
Oh, that's
2000s,
crazy.
outside in the neighborhood.
That's crazy.
And it's just such a vibe, bro. It's one of the best summer songs I ever
Bro.
heard.
It
It's
was
so
man.
good, bro.
I think
I would play that joint, but I had to screen share and let the people
facts.
see it. But
I think
it's
I
fire,
think
bro.
I think man, to say the least, bro, I think we grew up in the best era both because our lives overlap. We didn't get the best of the '90s, but we got the remnants of it, and we got some good remnants of it. But man, we sure know got the best of the 2000s, bro.
And I think that's what make the millennials the
Different,
millennials. Yeah, because
yeah.
it's like we didn't have technology, but
Nope,
we also had technology.
was the first gen. Like we didn't have like I don't think to the listeners out there, man, who may be hearing this and y'all may be younger and y'all don't know this. And I don't know if it's how far listening line go down, 15, 16. Bro, there was a time, and I told this because I was telling my pastor's daughter this. There was a time, bro, where why internet wasn't everywhere. Like if
Wi-Fi wasn't everywhere.
yeah, Wi-Fi wasn't everywhere. Like so, when you
Yeah,
went out to a restaurant, you was literally just kicking it with the folk you were kicking it with,
yeah.
which is crazy.
You were forced to, bro.
Like you was like in the moment. I think what we have had the pleasure of doing is that we have always had the pleasure of knowing that feeling of how to live in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I
We
ain't gonna lie.
had to, bro.
Hands
We
down,
had to,
bro.
bro.
We had the best era, bro. We
Even
had
even with dating, and I know you and your wife met on a dating platform, but like
mm-hmm,
it got to the point because that came out after I got into a committed relationship with my
mm-hmm,
wife. So I didn't even have the opportunity to do any of that type of stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
but even outside of you and your wife and a few other people well, I ain't gonna say a few other people. It's probably a lot of people that have met and Jesus, successfully.
That boy
That
said,
was
"Oh my god, you're so cute." I said, wait. Man, my
but
boy cleared the
it's
spot.
well, my boy aired that word out, bro. But it's yeah, y'all and the few people in the world that have made it off these platforms. But I remember being having coworkers and people on the dating scene and just kind of hearing and seeing how they
Yeah,
couldn't even hold a conversation. Like
yeah,
I just be like, what?
yeah.
That's what you said?
Like,
That's what you did?
like,
And it's like, yeah. And I'm just like, bro, nowadays, I know very few people that's still on dating websites, but it's like, bro, people are on there for one thing now. The
yeah.
era where you and your wife met
Mm-hmm.
and genuinely wanted a relationship, that's gone.
And truth be told, too, it's like you have to you have to set the boundary for that too while you on dating websites too. Like you gotta set the boundary and you gotta filter through like a lot of crap. Now I ain't gonna
It's a
lie
lot
to
of
you.
it's a lot. It's too much.
Now,
If it was me, man, it has to be. I'm just gonna meet you at the gym or something. I don't know.
bro, what's crazy, bro, is that like that's another thing too. Like in the '90s, early 2000s, like this was before Facebook Messenger. So if you see somebody cute or saw somebody that you thought what I'm saying was
You had to pull up
all
on
that,
them.
you had to put and you had to you had to come, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. It took me well into college to be like on that level to just say, you know what I'm saying, hey, I seen you, or whoop, you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
Oh man, back in the gap, man, getting a chick number, nerve wracking.
Well,
Cause
what?
I ain't even know how to navigate that joint. I'd be like, man, yeah, she cute. Let me see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So when they class you got the one I'm finna walk to and leave me there, bro. Bro, tough times, dog. Tough times,
I
but it
mean,
all
but that's
worked out.
part of it. That's part of it,
Yeah, you
man.
got to get a few
These
no's.
yeah, these
You got
people
to
they
jump to
don't even
say,
bro. Listen to this, bro. This is how these kids start dating in the school system. Not the school system, just teenagers these days. This
yeah,
is literally what they do. See somebody that they like. Bro, the girl can be a new student day one.
yeah,
You cute. You wanna be my girlfriend? Yeah. Now these teenagers, now even at the young age of 12 and 13, I had enough game to be like, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. Not be like, you cute. Where you from? Gonna be my girlfriend? Bro, what? And then the next day
they
be dating somebody else.
nah, they don't count. I ain't counting that.
I tell them all the time this don't count, but I have to
Yeah,
be careful with that because as a counselor, as somebody who is a mental health advocate and understanding feelings and
mm-hmm.
all that stuff, I had to understand that these kids, to them, this stuff is real.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause they be bent up and man, they be going through it. And I just had to be the best counselor I can be. But when they get too much, when that's all they want to talk about, I'm like, bro, get up my off of that, bro.
Hey, let me ask you something before we get up out of here. Like, so we
Yeah.
talking about '90s and 2000s. I think we didn't see. I think we didn't came to the point that we like, all right, we just grew up in the best area, having both. Bro,
Yeah, I
man,
think
what's
so.
kind of the craziest thing that you can share? We don't want nothing crazy.
Uh-huh.
Uh, about like one of your students coming to your office talking about a relationship. Like, is it more boys or is it more girls? What is it?
Uh
Is it genuinely funny? Is it like kind of annoying? Like,
what you mean? Like
have the
what they go
have has a like one of the boys ever come in there and like just broke down like in front of you, or like has one of the
Yeah.
girls came in there and just said like, I seen him walk with this other girl to the like these middle school relationships, bro. I like
Yeah.
To us looking back, it's like, bro, it ain't even that deep. Y'all being silly. Like it's like y'all gonna
No, it has happened. The craziest thing, um, like I've heard, like the
mm-hmm.
kid come and say,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's so much. Can't even pull something out. But they've all boys and girls have come in. Oh, yeah. I had a student who I got close to at the end, right at the end of the school year, Hispanic student. She was
Okay.
funny,
Okay.
hilarious. And she was telling me about this drama she had with her best friend and the guy that she liked. And how that the best friend and the dude was secretly dating. And she was like, it was literally like a soap opera, bro.
The best friend tried for that, but I mean,
It ended up not being that, but she was like, she was so mad, bro. She was so mad, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, you were dating him, right? You know, like I get what you're saying, but like,
it
you know, but
ain't
there's
that
definitely
deep.
been some more crazier stuff with these kids and their relationships. I just try to help them, man. Navigate. I
Yeah.
try to get them to understand. I have, and I've never this my eighth grade class that just left is probably my favorite class that
Mm-hmm.
I've had so far because there were a few students in there that I got really close with, built
Mm-hmm.
really good counselor student relationships with,
Mm-hmm.
and one student in particular who for sure that's my they tell us not to have a favorites, but that's my favorite student.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
that I've
Mm-hmm.
had since I became a counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the maturity she had and how she handled situations and her friendships and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw a lot of myself in her, so I would
Mm-hmm.
just try to tell her like, okay, it's not the best way to deal with it because she's a real person that'll just like play it safe, get out the way
Mm-hmm.
type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like that too. So helping her navigate that and understand that was something I think I needed for myself as well. Kind of see how I deal with things, but just listen to her talk about friendships and relationships and giving her the best advice, like because she's somebody that's mature. So I know that her level of understanding is different. So I can
Mm-hmm.
have different conversations with students like her.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, I kind of got to be surface level because they only
Yeah.
think about their feelings. They don't. I had one student tell me, she said, the boy that she said she was dating, bro, literally came to my office and said he had two girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
She was one of them. The girl came to my office. I told her, I said, sweetheart, I didn't even know she was dating the boy. I didn't even know she was one of the girls.
Yeah.
I said, sweetheart, you need to go on, cut your losses and go on.
You know about your
She's
business.
like, oh, I can't, blah, blah, blah. I love him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sweetheart, he's 16 in the 8th grade. He could be he can pull up next to me in the parking lot if he
Bruh,
could.
chill, bruh.
I'm for real, bro. This is the type of stuff we
Chill.
got to tell our
Chill,
black
bruh.
students because they're stuck
You
on
didn't
the
have to
wrong
say that.
things.
You didn't have to
Bro,
say that,
forget that,
bruh.
bro. I be on it. I be on one up in that office. Um,
That man trying his best, bruh.
no, he ain't. He not. And your mama didn't try the best either because how you still what? No,
Hey,
and
let's
he
move
not the
past
only
it.
one. He not the only one,
Let's
bro.
move
It's like,
past
yeah, we gotta move past because I go down that hole, bro.
it.
Anyway, she straight up told me, she said, I like hood ninjas. And I'm just looking at her, I'm just like, I know why you say that. It's because you ain't got no relationship with your daddy. But, And then the person that was your stepdaddy was abusive to your mama. So you just all kind of warped in the mind. So so I try to help them. I try to help them with that, bro. But it's yeah, this era not touching that late 90s,
Yeah, bro.
because we had them trampoline, bro. We had them pools,
Bro,
the pools that used to sit on top of the ground, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
them
Nowadays, them
Walmart
joints built
joints.
it. Nowadays, them joints built in the ground.
Yeah, dog, man, bro, man, we ain't even, bro, man, from like hooping outside, throwback tackle. It's so many things, man. So I think we can crown that that
Football.
that 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 98
Summertime,
to
bro. I gotta go back to summertime. Summertime, take the cake, bro. Summertime, early 2000. Ooh, I'm talking about full on football game, bro.
right.
Full on basketball game,
Everybody
like
in the
you was in
neighborhood.
like you was in a game 7, bro.
Everybody. No, I got down. I got down. I called down. Man, you gonna pick me up? No, I got down. I already got my
Man,
5. Bro,
man,
it's
hooping.
that's a whole I think we even need to have an episode, man, on the culture of being outside. Like when the culture was outside and it was all love, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, man, I'm talking about somebody was barbecuing, somebody was like, you can go to like you ain't have to like I ain't gonna say you ain't have to worry about it, but you can go to folk houses and they was welcoming. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, you can go out there and man, and everybody looked out for everybody. But
yeah.
maybe I understand that ain't everybody case, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but you know what I'm saying? It was some
That's
good
how it
time,
was,
bro.
man. When we moved out there to North, Fannin, outside of Brandon.
Yeah.
Because it's a small community, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, and
yeah,
it's like the country, it's the
yeah.
sticks, and man, you go outside. That's why I say that's my memory comes from that point in my life when I moved out there in 8th grade, and man, I'm talking about the basketball games were crazy, bro. There were
Bro,
always somebody cooking,
bro.
waking up because everybody plays sports. We have football
Mm,
game Friday night, wake up, go to somebody's house, watch college football, get
mm-hmm,
on NCAA 05, 06, whatever,
mm-hmm.
07, and then go to bed. You stay up all night watching football, then wake up in the morning and watch NFL at the church and
Yeah,
go
bro.
outside and play
Bro,
football.
it was
Christmas
something.
break, bro. Christmas break, bro.
It was something about that after church. Like now, you do after church naps, bro. That
Yeah,
after church going to go play ball and people was out, bro.
yeah, it was
Bro, man,
out,
we
out
ain't
heavy.
even, bro, man. We could be on this episode all day, bro. Just the video games, man, bro.
Yeah,
Mad, it's crazy,
yeah,
bro. Man, hands
yeah,
down,
bro.
man. I thank God for putting us in the era that we did, man, because it was a good time, bro. It was a good
Yeah,
time, bro. You got something
it
else,
was,
bro?
bro. Ain't got nothing there, bro.
Man, shout out to the good time, man. Hey, if you grew up in the era that we did, man, leave us a comment about something that we might have forgot, man, that we might could bring up. And you never know, man. We might do
Yeah. What'd you say?
something just started. Like did you put on a sound clap?
I was. You can hear it.
Yeah, bro. Man, shout out, man. Y'all let us know, man, if y'all want us to
I
do
was
part
clapping,
two.
bro. We clapping, bro. Yeah, best era, bro.
Bro, we got a whole audience. Man, I'm gonna share this and then man, we're gonna get out of here, man. And it's really just to me and you, but I want the MLU, the originals, the people who are coming on and everything to know, man. One day, bro, we gon' we gonna do a live show in front of a live audience. And man, I just want y'all to dot this and remember it because I can literally envision the I I our theme song playing and we coming out into a room, bruh, like I ain't gonna lie, 100,
Speak it, bro. Speak it, bro.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500 men, man, just wanting to sit down and kick it and just be men. And man, we just have people on like, man, I say this and then I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. We're gonna get up out of here. God has commissioned us all to do something. Like we all special, right? God
Yeah.
has commissioned you to maybe do something in your neighborhood, to go make music, to, you know what I'm saying, be a pastor, to be a mentor, to do this, and that, and third. Man, don't lose sight of it
Yeah.
because every seed that God's planted, He intends on watering, dog.
Uh,
He intends on watering it, bro. So, man, from the cats at MLU the show, man, we'll see y'all soon, man. Live and in action.
Factuals.
MLU the show. For men like you, they gonna be all singing that, dog.
You know this was on video now, huh?
Oh, facts.
So they gonna see how you say it.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, man, we go, dog.
Hold on, what about that?
Point them out. They talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't quit this for infinity and beyond. Ain't got no